You called me a fool? Wike fires back at Fubara in explosive Rivers power clash. Tensions in Rivers state politics have taken a new dramatic turn, following a fiery response from the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory and former Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike, directed at the current governor, Siminalayi Fubara. Wike, speaking during a recent public engagement, reacted strongly to reports that Governor Fubara had allegedly described him as a fool in private or political circles amid their ongoing political fallout. In a sharp rebuttal, Wike dismissed the remark and warned that politics is not a game for the weak-minded. According to Wike, power struggles are not new in Rivers State, but every contest eventually produces a winner and a loser. He stressed that political battles are like wrestling. Someone must fall. The former governor, who remains one of the most influential political figures in Rivers State despite leaving office, used the moment to defend his political legacy, insisting that his years in power were marked by structure, control, and strategic dominance. He also suggested that those currently in power are underestimating the complexity of leadership and the consequences of political defiance. While Governor Fubara has not directly responded to Wike's latest comments, the exchange adds to a growing list of verbal and political confrontations between both men, deepening the rift that has split Rivers State political elites. Observers note that this latest outburst comes amid unresolved tensions involving the Rivers State House of Assembly, party loyalties, and control of political structures within the state. My people, the ongoing drama between Governor Siminalayi Fubara and former Governor Nyesom Wike is far from over, and this latest statement only adds fuel to the fire. When Wike says, "You told me I'm a fool," well, there's always one for wrestling. It's more than just words. It's a declaration of continued rivalry, a signal that he is not willing to back down quietly. This is a political clash that has now become deeply personal, and the nation is watching closely to see who comes out on top. From one angle, Wike's comments could be seen as a display of confidence. He is reminding Fubara that despite all the political maneuvers, there is still a battle of influence ongoing in Rivers State. This is not merely about who holds office, it's about who controls the narrative, who sets the political tone, and who can sway public opinion. By framing the conflict as a wrestling match, Wike is signaling that political contests in Rivers are never easy, that power here is hard fought, and that Fubara should expect challenges at every turn. On the other hand, Fubara's rise to the APC and his consolidation of power under the current federal alignment cannot be ignored. With backing from the ruling party at the center, he has a strategic advantage, not just politically, but in terms of resources, influence, and access. This means Wike's wrestling analogy might also hint at the uphill challenge he faces. The former governor is not just fighting a political opponent, he is contending with a system that favors the sitting governor, making every wrestling move critical for maintaining relevance and influence in the state. Also, this exchange highlights the personal dimension of politics in Rivers. Nigerian politics is often framed as party politics, but in reality, it is deeply personal. Alliances, betrayals, and rivalries often shape outcomes more than formal policies or platforms. Wike's public response suggests that he sees himself as an individual wronged or underestimated, and he is determined to make that known. It's a reminder that political discourse in Rivers is as much about personalities as it's about policies, and this personal intensity keeps the political arena unpredictable. Another key point is the perception of the public. Rivers State residents are keen observers of this back and forth, and such statements influence public opinion. Wike's comments could rally his supporters, reminding them that he is still a force to be reckoned with. For Fubara, the challenge is to consolidate his achievements while neutralizing narratives that paint him as inexperienced or lacking influence. This battle for perception is just as important as the actual political power play. It's also worth noting the strategic implication of this statement. Both leaders are aware that everything they say publicly will be dissected by political analysts, journalists, and citizens alike. Wike's words are a signal, perhaps a warning, that he is not going to fade quietly into the background, and that his influence over key political actors in the state remains strong. For Fubara, understanding and countering this perception is crucial. Political power in Rivers is about optics as much as it is about governance, and this exchange underscores the strategic mind games at play. Moreover, this rivalry underscores the fragility of alliances. Politics in Rivers has been shaped by shifting loyalties, and statements like this can influence who aligns with whom. Wike's analogy of wrestling is not just a metaphor, it is a strategic reminder to allies and rivals alike that political battles are ongoing, that no one is untouchable, and that loyalty and strategy are constantly being tested. Finally, looking at the long-term implications, this battle could shape Rivers State politics for years to come. Whether Fubara successfully consolidates power or Wike stages a political comeback will determine the trajectory of governance and party dynamics in the state. Citizens, stakeholders, and even political analysts are watching to see if this wrestling match will redefine leadership, influence, and power in Rivers. In short, this is more than a simple clash between two politicians. It's a dramatic saga of rivalry, strategy, personal pride, and public perception. And as Wike says, there is always one for wrestling, reminding us that in Rivers State politics, nothing is ever over, and every move counts. As the drama continues to unfold, the curious questions Nigerians are asking remain. Could Wike's warning signal the start of a bigger political showdown in Rivers State? Is Fubara truly prepared to handle Wike's influence and the potential challenges ahead? Will this rivalry shift alliances with the state political landscape? Could Wike make a comeback, or has Fubara firmly consolidated power? And ultimately, who really holds the heart and support of Rivers citizens right now? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Who do you think will emerge stronger in this political wrestling match? Like, share, and subscribe to Gist Angle for more hot updates and analysis on Rivers State politics and beyond.
It's Gist Angle.